All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the Season 1 update for Battlefield 2042. We're going to go over all of the potential new updates as well as changes and features added to the game that we could potentially see with the Season 1 update. Furthermore, we're also going to talk about the Season 1 Battle Pass as well as the new map exposure, the potential new weapons added to the game, as well as the release date for the Season 1 update. Hey, what's up, everyone? Wes here. Welcome back to another Battlefield 2042 video. And to start things off, we're going to go into all of the confirmed updates happening with Season 1. So if you guys remember the Battlefield blog and where it said what to expect after launch, they stated that Season 1, you could expect a new specialist, battle pass, and portal content, and maybe even new sites to see as the story of Battlefield 2042 continues to unfold. We later got confirmation that according to Tom Henderson, each season of Battlefield 2042 will feature 100 battle pass tiers, 1 new specialist, 2 new maps for all-out warfare, 2 portal maps, a hazard zone update, 2 to 3 new vehicles for each mode, and 6 to 8 new weapons for each mode as well. Now, my initial reaction is that is a lot of content to do in one season, especially whenever you consider that the game is not even fully completed yet. There's still a lot of optimization problems as well as bugs and glitches that are just really rampant, that I think it might be safe to assume that we probably won't get all of that content each season. We also know for certain that each new season of Battlefield 2042 lasts for 3 months. In year 1, we could expect 4 new battle passes, which means basically 1 battle pass a quarter. Moving on, we have confirmation about 1 new map coming to BF 2042 in Season 1, and that is going to be a map called Exposure. According to Games Radar, they stated that EA DICE revealed the new map coming to the shooter. However, aside from the name, they were not keen on revealing any other details. They stated this: the Exposure map is going to take design to a whole new level. Now, this is likely just them trying to excite people with their marketing. We really have no way of knowing whether or not this is actually the case. My biggest hope for a new map in BF 2042 is kind of the opposite of Exposure. I would like it something a little bit more close quarter, something infantry focused. I'm picturing like a revamped Operation Metro or Operation Locker for that matter. Or even if the map is open and big like the current all-out warfare maps, at least make it have like an underground or at least an area that's a little bit more condensed with narrow paths, rather than a massive open field like Hourglass where I can just get destroyed by helicopters as well as tanks and bolts and a bunch of other vehicles. Now, if Tom Henderson is indeed correct, then that would mean there would be another map launching with the new season as well, which I think might be a stretch, especially at launch. Maybe what they could do is launch a new map at the start of the season and then one during the middle of the season, so they drip feed content throughout the entire season rather than just giving us everything at once. I would honestly almost prefer having constant updates to the game to keep it playing fresh, rather than grind the game for 2 weeks at the start of the season and then get bored because I've done everything and then jump back into the game again in the next season. Moving right along to the new weapons we could see for BF 2042, we do have some data mined information. They said here is a list of 22 weapons based on analyzing client data in Battlefield 2042, and they showcased a few unseen examples. First off is the MGA SAW-K, which is an LMG, and then we've got the TTS Exceed, which is a new bolt-action sniper rifle, and then we've got the Cry 612, which is a bullpup shotgun, and lastly we've got the Cobra R9 crossbow. They also went on to state that the actual in-game designations will be more futuristic. Moving right along, guys, I am giving away a copy of Battlefield 2042 and a PlayStation 5. To enter, you just have to subscribe to my channel and comment your Twitter handle. The winner will be announced at 55,000 subscribers. Now let's talk about when we should expect to see the Season 1 update for Battlefield 2042. As you guys may or may not know, we are currently in the preseason phase for the game, which likely means the preseason will last 3 months. Obviously, the game came out in November. That means we're probably not going to get any Season 1 update until after the 3 months has ended. So that means the earliest we could get the Season 1 update is not going to be until February of 2022, but we do have some information to talk about that could give us an indication on when we could actually get the update. If we take a look at the EA Play roadmap, we get an idea of what the roadmap looks like for rewards for EA Play members. The launch day reward being the Fatal Friend melee takedown, the next one being Icebreaker vehicle skin, and then in January we get the Capum weapon charm. In February we get the Russian Engineering SVK weapon skin, and then the one for March is completely blanked out. So as you guys may or may not know, if you play Apex Legends, then you know if you subscribe to EA Play, you get the battle pass on the house as well as some different discounts on the store. So I think it's safe to assume that they're going to be applying that same strategy to Battlefield 2042. That means the next reward in March would be the Season 1 Battle Pass. So my question is, why would they offer a reward of the Battle Pass in March if that's not when they're going to release it? So what that tells me is Battlefield is going to release Season 1 of BF 2042 sometime in late February, likely February 24th. So that means EA Play members would get the Battle battle pass that next week. Now they could update March 1st, but I highly doubt that, primarily because if you look at previous Battlefield updates, they usually launch their updates on Wednesday night or Thursday morning, which is the reason why I think February 24th is the likely date. Now, obviously, all of this is just speculation. Don't take it as definitive proof that that's when the update's going to happen. But either way, I think it's safe to assume that my thinking of February 24th or sometime in February is pretty correct. Moving on to the next update that I think we will see in Season 1 of Battlefield 2042 is the first real optimization patch for the game. I think Battlefield and the DICE developers are going to go completely dark during the next few months. That way they could focus up all of their development efforts on making sure that that optimization patch is as good as possible. That way it can be properly QA tested. Right now, I feel like the developers are just in reaction mode. They're not able to be proactive because of the deadline that they were given. They've essentially been on the back foot ever since launch, and I think they're going to continue to be in that crunch mode until they're able to get all of the quality of life updates happening to the game that will actually make it a playable experience. The next thing that I think we're also going to see with the Season 1 update is the addition of legacy features like a scoreboard, voice chat, server browser, and other options that were just completely cut from the game. But let's be honest though, calling them legacy features is kind of a stretch. In my opinion, these are features that should be at the core of every Battlefield game, because without them, it doesn't really feel like a Battlefield experience. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up with the video. If you guys would like to win a copy of Battlefield 2042 and a PlayStation 5, to enter, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave your Twitter in the comment section, follow me on Twitter, and make sure I can contact you. Also, do me a favor and leave a like on this video, and don't forget to check back again tomorrow for another Battlefield 2042 video.